Are you ready to get serious about saving, but you're wondering where to start? With traditional financial planners, oftentimes they won't even look at you unless you have an accumulated sum of money ready to invest. But the question is, how do you accumulate your first $50,000? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hi, I'm Olivia Kirk.
I'm Tim Urich. We're from Tier 1 Capital, and we're here to show you how to regain control of your money.
For the best advice on controlling your cash flow, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we upload new videos twice every single week. Are you ready to get started saving, but you're not sure where to start? Financial advisors these days often have what's called an account minimum, meaning they can't help manage your money until you have accumulated enough for them to get compensated well. In our latest blog post, we talk about how to get started saving, how to accumulate your first $50,000 so that you're on track to meet your financial goals. Check out our blog post at tier1capital.com. We'll see you there.
Let's think about the dilemma that you might be in. You want to start accumulating money for your future, but you don't know where to start and you need help. So you go to a financial advisor and he says, hey, I'd like to help you, but you don't have enough money for me to help you. That's such a crock of shit. We help people get to the point where they have enough money to accumulate to qualify for the other guys. And that's a big difference.
The first step is to start saving and to start saving now. Stop making excuses as to why you keep draining your tank.
You know, I was told years ago that there are two types of people in this world. Those who save first and spend what's left, or those who spend and then save what's left. And guess what? There's never anything left to save. The point is this: the people who spend first and save what's left, and again, nothing's ever left for savings, they always work for the people who save first. So make that a habit right off the bat, and you'll be putting yourself ahead of 95% of your competition.
Leave us a comment down below. Are you on track to start saving your first $50,000? You see, opportunities find those who have cash and have access to cash when they really need it. A lot of people are saving in their company's 401k plan because they don't have to think about it. However, the issue with the 401k plan is you don't have access to that money along the way. You have to wait until age 59 and a half, and you're deferring taxes into the unknown future. So let's think about this. Over the next 20 to 30 or 40 years, do you think taxes are going up or going down?
But more importantly, what if you run into an emergency, a financial emergency, a medical emergency? All of these things cost money. So if all of your savings is in a place that you can't access the money without paying a tax, a penalty, or both, now that puts you in a position where you have to start borrowing. And now that borrowing, with interest rates rising, is going to cost more and more of your future income just to cover the interest cost. So the point is this: having access to money, starting to save, puts you in a much stronger position financially. Again, that's where we could help you.
The first sum of money that you need to accumulate is what we call an emergency fund. Anywhere from 3 to 6 months of income should be set aside and accessible in case of emergency. After that, we could start accumulating a larger sum of money. Money that you own, control, and have access to, and you're able to use it to accomplish your goals all throughout your life.
And young people today have it much more difficult than they did 20 or 30 years ago for several reasons. Number one, as we said earlier, interest rates are higher. So if they have to borrow, it's going to cost them more to borrow today than it did 20 years ago. Secondly, inflation is up. The cost of everything costs a heck of a lot more today than it did 20 years ago. And consequently, the paycheck doesn't go as far. So it's more important today than ever to save. However, it's more difficult today than ever to start to save. Again, this is where we could help you.
The key is starting now and starting where you are. As a rule of thumb, in general, you want to be saving up to 20% or more of your income.
But don't let that frighten you. You're not going to start saving 20% immediately. The key is start where you are, whatever you could afford. And then our process can help you to find money that's being used inefficiently so that you could free up that money and redirect it to start saving more without impinging on your current lifestyle. And that is the key.
But let's address the elephant in the room. Tim, Olivia, I'd love to start saving, but I can't. I have so much debt already accumulated. I need to get rid of it as soon as possible. You're in the right place. Our process shows you how to get out of debt while accumulating money. Our process sets you up so you have a game plan as to how to get out of debt and how to get out of debt with an accumulated lump sum of money that you have liquidity, use, and control over, so that in the future, when it comes time to make a major capital purchase or an emergency comes up or you have a goal you want to accomplish, you have a process in place that allows you access to that money so you're less dependent on banks and credit in the future.
We're not talking about paying off your debt and then starting to save. We're saying, let's start to save today and utilize it to get out of debt faster than what we were on track to get out of prior to starting to save. That is a huge way to make tremendous strides and putting you in a great position financially.
If you'd like to get started with our growth process, be sure to check out our website at tier1capital.com. Hop on our calendar with a free strategy session today. Also, if you like this video, be sure to check out these two. We picked them out special for you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. And remember, it's not how much money you make.
It's how much money you keep that really matters. We'll see you in the next one.